Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew Estes. I am a principal training architect at Pluralsight. For those who missed the most recent reInvent announcement, they came out with a new feature called Amazon Q. And today we're going to look at what Amazon Q can do for us. This is a GenAI-powered service or assistant that lives within the AWS console. For this short demonstration today, we're going to use it to troubleshoot some connectivity issues that we have with our EC2 instances. Let's go ahead and dive in.
Okay, hello everyone. I'm in my sandbox environment in the US East 1 region here. And let's go ahead and get started using Amazon Q to troubleshoot. Now you'll notice here I have a production web server running. And if we navigate to this IP address here with a new window, we get our simple returned response, which is a very simple static web page, providing the internal IP address with a simple static image. So we can make sure this is correct, 10.0.1.251, 10.0.1.251. Perfect. So our web service and our web traffic is working as expected, but let's go ahead and SSH into this instance because, hey, we need to perform some administrative duties before the end of the day. So typically, we would go to our terminal or our PuTTY session, and we would use SSH to go ahead and connect to this instance as the EC2 user by default. So when I hit enter, well, nothing's happening. So what's going on? Let me break out of this. We'll go back into the console, and let's look at the security group. Okay, we have two security groups, allow all HTTP, and it looks like we're allowing port 80 from everywhere on the internet. And we have an SSH port allowed to my particular IP that I'm using right now. Well, maybe this is the issue. Maybe we need to open it up to the internet. So I'm going to click on my security group here, and let's make a very, very quick edit to our inbound rules. And instead of my IP here, let's open it up to the internet, which obviously is never a good idea, so I don't recommend you do this, but I'm doing it for the sake of demonstration. So I'm going to click on Save Rules. We'll close out of this. I'll refresh this tab here. And let's go ahead and look at our security group. And there we go. Okay, so now it's got to work, right? We have a public IP. I've updated the rules to allow IP traffic from anywhere. Let's try it out. Well, shoot, it's still not working. What could possibly be going on? Well, lucky for us, instead of having to dig through all of the components within our networking and our EC2 resources, let's use Amazon Q. On the right side here, on this hidden pane, we have Amazon Q Preview. In this pane, we can supply our own question to start a conversation. So let me go ahead and paste this in really quickly. And you'll notice I'm saying, hey, why can I not SSH to my instance here? I'm going to submit this question and let's let it do its magic. Okay, we got a response. It looks like we need help with network connectivity issues, which is correct. And Amazon Q is saying, hey, I work with Reachability Analyzer to provide an interactive experience. Okay, let's try it out. Now, once this loads, we're going to get a simple response. So let's see what that response is here. Wow, that was really quick. Notice it says, hey, I understand your problem. Let me attempt analysis here and connect from the internet to that instance. And we get an explanation. So this is providing, like it said, an interactive feedback using Reachability Analyzer. And it gives us a simple explanation immediately. Hey, your network ACL does not allow the traffic for this subnet in this VPC. So we can visualize it with this path visualization here. And notice it's not allowing this traffic at the ACL level. So it gets through the internet gateway, but it stops at the NACL. Okay, well, let's go to that access control list. I'll open that up. We'll select this access control list here. Let me go ahead and hide Amazon Q. And let's look at our inbound rules, since that seems to be the problem. Oh, well, duh, we have a rule here denying SSH traffic before it's allowing. So it's catching this deny rule and saying, hey, SSH is denied, don't process it any further. Well, let's remove that. I must have made a simple mistake when I was manually deploying this VPC, and let's go ahead and see if this fixes it. I'll remove the deny rule, and now we have allow, SSH, and HTTP. I'll save the changes. We'll give it a second to propagate, and then let's go ahead and test this out. There we go. We can now connect to our EC2 instance using our SSH key, and we simply troubleshooted this entire problem using Amazon Q. Imagine how long it could take if you had a very complex VPC architecture and you had to check each individual resource by itself. Instead, we leveraged Amazon Q over here, and it gave us a very simple, interactive feedback for us to use to troubleshoot. And now we were quickly able to fix the issue, and we tested it out, and it all works. So that's going to do it for this simple demonstration on using Amazon Q to troubleshoot your networking. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you in the near future.